Hello, welcome back to episode 73 of our Geneforge 2 Infestation playthrough. We are in the Taker City, and we have been given the job of getting Amena Blade to like us. This servile warrior is, like most Takers, thin and hungry. He is also old and very exposed, and every exposed bit of skin bears a scar. He has been in a fight almost every day of his life. And from the look he gives you, he clearly blames all his misfortunes on you. "Ah, Shaper Aaliyah," he says coldly, "we've known of your coming for some time. I am Amena Blade, proudly of the Takers, formerly of Kazg, now of Zasus." Alright, from a place called Kazg. Yes, Kazg, lost city of Susha Island, birthplace of Takers, where Shapers abandoned us, and where we learned to be free. Was led by Norel. It was where Shapers found us. We had to flee. Norel was your leader. Yes, she was so strong. I fought many years for her. Amena Blade looks away for a moment, temporarily overcome with grief. Killed when you Shapers came. Her ashes we brought here. She will never rest in a land of brutal Shapers. What did the Shapers do to Kazg? Burned, ravaged, gone. Many died. The rest escaped, fled with drakes and rebel Shapers, hid in these mountains from one hungry, miserable place to another. Right, another question. Amena Blade watches you coldly. You doubt that anything you could say or do would ever win his respect. That's a problem. Right, what do you do here? I lead the proud servile warriors. I control serviles who are inutile or lost to rage. I fight intruders and ready for war. Right, I'm trying to ally myself with the Takers. Sarah says that I need to win your trust. Amena Blade laughs. It is a harsh, tired sound, and it goes on for a while. Finally, he says, "Of course, another Shaper to betray us. Fine. You want to prove things? Go ahead, slay a leader of a faction that torments us. Penner, Barzal, Zachary, any of the three would do. You do that, and I'll not oppose you." Alright. Seems like a difficult task. Amena Blade is genuinely surprised that you ask. Suggestions? Well, I hear that Barzal has too many creations, too strong, but he struggled to control them. There's a way here with trickery. Find a way to free them. Maybe you can turn his creatures against him. Alright, so there's no other way. None. They have all killed Takers. They are all marked for death. That is an extreme step. It is, but it is nothing compared to what Takers plan. If you are too weak to do this, you are of no use to us. I know you don't have the courage. You can go now. Oh man, so we have to kill the leader of a faction. Learned Penner is going to be the obvious choice. Although, like he said, the hidden switch. Interesting. Some hidden switches. To sell something, he has no money. Alright. So, friendly Drake, or at least non-hostile. Drake guard stares at you silently. Its muscles are tense, ready to spring at any moment. All it needs is an excuse. Oh, thanks. This Drake does not like us. A hypnotic wand. Let's dominate. Charmed for 3 turns. I mean, we have some hidden switches, huh? What we got here? Merchant. I'd like to sell something. Alright, we are. Tell me about Zasus. Alright, Cyrus will tell you all you should know. Okay, prices here ridiculous. Imagine, these are like the sort of oppressed peoples who have everything they've come by is hard won. Burning thorns, tranquil thorns. quick. We'll pick it. Oh, yeah, we're gonna we're going to reload our quick save real quick and not waste those uh, living tools because we're not using canisters so far. Not unless it becomes necessary. Right. Yeah, we'll leave these Drake's houses alone. Trash, spoon, broken pot. Storage. Wait, this assigns a storage to keep out. Alright, that's exactly where we want to go. Gold goblet, blast crystal, steel javelins, sure. Raiding air pitching bunch of steel shields. Take the major healing spores. Leave the wine. Just looking for stuff to sell at this point. If we're gonna go take out a leader, we are gonna need stuck here. Teresa. Meet a servile merchant. She paces around the courtyard, bag of goods on over her shoulder. Unlike everyone else here, she doesn't look at you with mistrust. Instead, she sees you as an opportunity to make a sale. I am Teresa. It's good to meet a fellow traveler. I'm a merchant trapped here for the moment. I have some goods which might ease your journey. Trapped here? Alas, I was in this area when the warfare broke out between the Takers and everyone else. Now there are monsters everywhere and the passes are blocked. It's not safe for me to travel. What do you think of the Takers? I do not say opinions. I am a mere tinker and the Takers can be very touchy. It is safer this way. Alright. I'd like to trade with you. Let's do just some basic stuff. Ridiculous prices. She has some coins, so we could sell her all the stuff we just picked up. Alright. Do you know anything about what's been going on elsewhere in the mountains? She looks nervous. No, I know little, or even nothing. I do not pay attention to politics. Nervous. We have our extra +2 leadership on, so maybe it's just not enough leadership, or maybe we haven't. Oh, this is the first storage room. Maybe we haven't. Go trade with her again. Ooh, wiry moss. It could be useful for something, maybe. We have a fair amount of wine. Serviles like to have a drink. Could talk to Teresa again. I'd like to sell something. So the junk. Okay. Alright, well. Yeah. Bag of meal just lying around. They don't seem to care if we take. Guard. What's back here? Oh, someone. The Shade Patrol. Interesting. So we should before we kill Learned Penner or Barzal for that matter, we should try and get all the experience we can from completing tasks. Oh, hello. A young servile walks up to you. He is calm and unworried, acting as if he has not a care in the world. He is thin and filthy and hungry, yes, but not scared. I am Tyne, he says. Who are you? You tell him. Oh, he says. How old are you? I'm 9. That's just short of the age that serviles are usually put to work. Soon I'm going to be a farmer. I'd like to travel and go on adventures. I hear you go on adventures. Do you want to be a farmer? No, if I have to, though, I'm going to figure out how to make lots of food. I want none of us to ever be hungry. Love that youthful optimism. What have you heard about me? You travel everywhere and do things, and you might be good, but you're probably part of the enemy and have to be destroyed. Right? Stares at you fascinated. He stares at you with a boldness unknown to serviles outside these mountains. Aren't you scared of me? No, my mama says we're going to defeat all Shapers someday and be free. Who's your mom? She's ignorant. She works really hard. I try to help her. Do you want to fight me? I want to fight, yes. He starts swinging his hands through the air and whooping. Like most children, his idea of battle is far from the real thing. Question. Just, oops. Who's your mama? Alright, that's all for now. Alright, Ignor is his mom. Okay. A lot of wiry moss around here, interestingly enough. What is this place? Servile warrens. This large stone dome is warm and comfortable, as welcoming as possible under the circumstances. The smell of servile sweat is very strong. Most of the emaciated, fanatical serviles that live in Zassus live crammed in barracks like these. In times of stress, serviles clump together. They huddle together for warmth, and their harsh lives leave them needing closeness and company. Of course, it is convenient for Shapers to keep serviles stored in small areas. It's interesting that the Takers are doing much the same thing, but for a very different reason. Some sort of meeting room not currently in use. Stuff we don't need that would make them upset. A ladder. Ooh. What have we here? Okay, just Shaper records. On the box, this crate is full of old, crumbling Shaper records, hoarded by the Takers. They are determined to keep every scrap of Shaper knowledge they can, even though most of this is useless bureaucratic nonsense. Remembering Emily's request, you sort through the papers to see if you can find anything about her. Origins, you find nothing. Okay. Don't find anything here. Alright. You find a few newer scrolls mistakenly buried among the debris. There were a few common humans living in these mountains when the Takers came. Most fled. One couple stayed. Their daughter Emily was very ill. Benari Uz offered to use shaping to heal her. Their techniques also altered her. The notes end by saying the parents were horrified. They realized the Shapers would kill Emily if they found her. I mean, you're living with the Takers. They're going to kill everybody they find. The three of them fled the highlands, and their final fate is unknown. Okay, so we found some info for Emily. That's interesting. Some dried meat. Old worn book. We take free for us for a moment. Moment before the Shapers burn us down. Moment before savage kills. That moment we are free. Then we are gone. Dust. We dream. Not for us. For the story. Serviles come after. Hear of us. Take free. Die. Take free. Die. Shapers cruel. Shapers burn. One day, Right Taker comes. Smart and strong. Deep in woods or high in hills. Take free. Stay free. This is a dream. You can make it be. You must die. Die free. I mean, the problem with that logic is assuming that the Shapers will let your story spread. Okay, we found... we can spend one. Okay. Anything in here? Oh, we're going to close the door so nobody actually accidentally sees us. And take the Rupert baton. And we have a rod of sucker. We'll go ahead and take another one. What kind of this? Great rock broth. No, we don't use it. Alright, Ignor. Servile is very young, but hard work has prematurely aged her. She is thin, hungry, and tired, yet she constantly rushes about, powered by force of will, getting all the common houseworks done. Despite the multitude of jobs that await her attention, the arrival of a Shaper is a real event. She stops and stares at you as if she's never seen a Shaper before. Hello, visitor. I'm Ignor. Tell me about this building. This is the common house. We Serviles all live here, talking and breaking bread, being close. I've lived here most of my life. Why do you live in such tight quarters? It reminds us that the only ones who will help us in the end are each other. Also, Shapers made Serviles to cling together. We long for the pack. Some of us overcome it, most don't. The ones that can't are comforted by warrens like this. Where'd you live before you lived here? I was born in Kazg. I don't remember anything of it, or of the journey here, or of the deaths. I was told how horrible the journey was for us, how much we were hurt by the Shapers abandoning us, how the Shapers hunted us when they found us again. I have another question. Ignor continues to speak with you, letting her work go undone for the moment. Fear and fascination battle within her. You seem very busy. I am. I guide the serviles when they need it. I ration the food, I settle arguments, I send the farmers out. I'm trying to get the Drakes to help us with the problem with the farms, but they are too busy. She shakes her head annoyed. How did you become a leader? All serviles are guided by our strain, our design, what the Shapers made us to be. Some descend from miners or farmers. Others descend from craftsmen or organizers. You're always short of food. We takers always end up with the worst land. You take the wrong things. When he came to these mountains, our leaders were used to dry, dead land. They thought it made us strong, so they took these cold peaks for ourselves. Maybe it makes some of us strong, but it makes our babies. We try not to think about it. What's the problem with the farms? There's an infestation of spine cores below the notice of the drakes, but serviles are getting killed. Those are very annoying plants. They're all south of town. The ones to the southeast are really nasty. But they aren't on farmland. They're not important. The ones to the southwest are a problem. If only the drakes would do something about it, but they don't. Where do spine cores come from? Shapers created many new plants to try to bring these mountains to life. Some of their experiments went out of control. That is what I was told, anyway. It's possible you'd never heard of spine cores before you came here. I think there was some on Susha Island. How do I find these fields? Leave through the south gate. Go southwest until you find the torn up crops and abandoned tools, and the spine cores. Another question. Okay. So we can help out. Start doing some taker tasks. We're not going to steal right in front of... But that's not stealing. Okay. Serviles in the kitchen. We're going to take your board game. Because we need the money for training so we can be strong to help you guys take your free. Nobody cares about the makeup. We'll just have that right there and another robe. Alright. Already talked to Carol. Do a quick save and pick the lock. Oh, that's for the mines. Barrels full of trash. A quick inspection reveals that the frugal, hungry folk of Zasus only throw something away if it is truly disgusting and useless. Or at least that's what they do most of the time. Someone was careless and accidentally threw a bundle of feathers away along with a pile of bones. The feathers are bound to a small stone by a leather thong. It looks like a pass of some sort. You take it. Okay, we got a pass. This is the Zasus outskirts, but we want to go look at their farmland. Alright. So that's the main hall. I think we've explored... Oh, you come over here. And also this merchant here. Tell me about Zasus. I'd like to trade with you. Okay. They have 19 coins. Take every coin they can spare. So I'm curious then. This hall is for the treatment of sick and rogue creations. It is unsurprisingly much more comfortable than similar facilities in Shaperlands. Elsewhere, there would be a lot of cages, shackles, and so on. Here, there's only one cage, doubtless to restrain completely out of control creations. Most patients spend their time recuperating peacefully in nests. It is not surprising that the takers, concerned foremost with the rights and care of creations, would make a place like this. The Shaper Council would likely find such care excessive. Let's meet the Fiora. see if we can talk to this Fyra. Looks like it broke its tail. Interesting. Got food just lying around. Bones. Okay. So, not much. Come back. Oh, you know what? Yeah, come back. We gotta sell the rest of this. She has a lot of money. Every time I say that, though, I forget who it was who had a lot of money. I've got just a catapult sitting around. Let's go check out the south. Okay. Alright, Pit of Misfits. That would be Melancon, who wanted us to kill Melancon. It's back at our journal. Duras's Drake Warrior. Okay. Slay a leader. We're gonna find a mine for AJ. We got so many things, alright. I thought we already told Zachary. Alright. You're still okay, but we can't go. It's one of those things I need to check. If we ally with the takers, can we cure the servile disease? Don't know. Anything else in here? Anything on the ground? Ooh. So just don't mind us. Just taking your things of any value. It's anything of value at all. Some nice shrubs for. What's his name? That's the problem. Is there's a lot of stuff we either have to sneak around to find or a robo-orc. You inspect one of the huge aggressive orcs. The plates in its side look really heavy and painful. The creature looks likely to stampede at any moment. It is not unhappy with its lot, though. It walks around as if it owns the place, eager for a fight. Interesting. No one's following us. Okay, so the raw adaptable spores plus wine leads to higher end Taker Cryodrake. Alright, stay out. I have a feeling he's going to attack us if we go in there. Bzmoo. Alright, infested farming. There are several orcs grazing in these fields. They are not your ordinary orcs. They are larger and more muscular than normal. They are not timid. They crowd you aggressively and freely meet your gaze. They also have large iron plates set into their backs and sides, and the noises they make are harsh and metallic. They're quite gruesome, perhaps the result of a particularly odd bit of taker ingenuity. Hail the robo-orc. Asa, you meet a very old servile. His staff and the stains on his robes mark him as an orc shepherd. Very common job for serviles. However, he also has lots of tools hanging from his belt. He protectively watches over the metal-plated orcs that surround them. Sometimes he comforts them. Sometimes he pulls out a hammer and adjusts the iron plates set into their sides. When you get close, he turns to face you. Unlike the other takers, he shows no hostility. I am Asa of the Takers. Welcome, Shaper. He pats a metallic orc, making a satisfying clinking sound. Look at what wonders I have found. What What are you doing out here? I am looking after my robo-orcs. It is my work now. I was forced to be a shepherd. Then I found these strange orcs. I started to improve them. Cyrus allows it. Now I work on them. How are your robo-orcs doing? They are adjusting to their new lives well. One of them falls over. You help Asa with great difficulty to stand it up again. They are very brave. They will be a big help in battle. Anyway, I keep them fed, keep them from wandering to any nasty weeds. You're forced to be a shepherd? We takers have to work at the jobs that are needed. I was bred to be a tinker and work with tools. The drakes didn't need that, though. They needed shepherds, so I had to act as one. Good thing for me, I found these wonderful new orcs. They're nasty weeds. Spine cores. These fields are infested with them. The worst are those. He points to the southwest. Those bunches are sitting on some of our only good farmland. Ignorant Azus was looking for help getting rid of them. Another question. He leads them to food and adjust their armor. He can do everything but make them happy with their fate. Alright, you have unusual orcs. They are not unusual. They are a new sort of orc entirely. Not long ago, they started acting strange, more bold, even aggressive. Some wanted to kill them, not me. I saw their potential. I used my tinkering skills, gave them metal plating. Now they are the robo-orcs. They have a new use. Right, when did the orcs start acting strange? I'm not sure. Not long after I started shepherding. The takers started storing looted shaper supplies here. Good for me. I helped tear the stuff down when I should have been sleeping. Not long after that, my orcs began to improve. Do all the orcs around here act this way? No, only the ones here. What did you do when the orcs started acting strange? I think there's one of those Hannah-Welta eggs here. I almost told the drakes. That would have been foolish. Instead, I started improving them. I took tools and the looted shaper supplies. The creatures are strong. They don't seem to feel pain. They didn't complain at all when I set the metal plates in their sides. I treated all the new, brave, aggressive orcs, even my Snuggly. You implanted metal plates in them? Of course, I wouldn't let my little treasures go to war without giving them armor, would I? I'm nothing but practical, and yet the other takers think I am strange. It is unfair. Where are most of your orcs? He says probably in the storage cave below our feet. I have to use ropes to lower and lift them. However, it keeps them safe while they recover from having the plates put in, and while I train them. Who is Mr. Snuggly? Or my Snuggly? He was my favorite orc, so big and confident and meaty. Sleeping by him kept me warm at night. After his mood changed, he was almost eager to have plates put in. He will be a warrior that does credit to us all. What is your goal for your orcs? One day we will go to war with the Shapers. We will need livestock to pull wagons, powerful protected creations that have no fear. The robo-orc will be the key to keeping our troops supplied and fed. Okay, I've been looking for an egg. Sorry I can't help, orcs don't lay eggs. Not that sort of egg. Describe the stone eggs. Some old Shaper research, you say? Gear looted from old Shaper labs that has been brought here? I haven't seen anything like your egg, though. I've mainly been looking for metal plates. Alright. So, there's probably, one of the Hannah-Welta eggs here, which is good to know. Man's gem. Surprise. Alright. We got my Snuggly. Mine. Nothing of value here. Rusty tools, rock samples, shedded skulls. Inspect one of the huge aggressive orcs. The plates in its side look really heavy and painful. The creature looks likely to stampede at any moment. It is the largest specimen you have seen so far. The metal plates in its side have been treated with essence, giving it a strange, unsettling glow. It has a tag hanging around its neck. The tag says, "My Snuggly." It's got like shaped. Oh man, am I gonna have to fight all of these orcs right after I take the egg? What's their stats? 140 health, no mentals. Okay, so I could stun them and run, maybe. Nothing about here. Down here eating mushrooms, huh? Probably this one hidden in the back. Poke through mouse with one particular target in mind. Under the top 2 layers of trash, you find a cracked stone ball, about the size of your fist. It's one of the stone eggs Hannah-Welta was seeking. You take it. Okay. Oh, yep, they're all mad at me now. Gonna go with not dominate. Where's delirium? I can't hit both of them. Let's go here. Dominate you, because I wanted to. Oh my gosh. Sure, just walk over here. Wait, why is it terrified? Oh, man. That's unfortunate. Okay, nothing on the ground there. Just come over here. Alright. We need... Yeah. Yeah, we're trying to get out of here without killing off all the orcs. But I don't know if we can. Holy crap. Alright, wait there. Wait there. We'll just get close then. I think we can... Oh, we have one hostile visible. Okay, okay, the ones up here aren't going crazy. Alright, there's... Alright, you take your guards and drakes. Maybe we could get one of them to come help us with the spine cores. If we're convincing. Can we talk to you? If you expect down her work, can you tell if she's afraid of you or hates you? Probably both. Okay. Alright, the cryo drakes don't want us coming in their house. You know, I get it. We have been very intrusive. Take a cauldron. Let's poke our heads over here. Hermit Crossroads. Alright. A lot of stuff going on. Alright, there's some spine core buds. It's over here. A ravine ahead reeks of rot. The ground is tainted. Bones are everywhere. The valley is deep and heavy with shadow, though it provides some shelter from the cold winds above. You suspect that whatever lurks ahead is the reason there are so many guards in this remote farmland. Right, because there was a bunch of rot groths in here. We still need to find who can unlock the helix ring. Oh, whoops. We need to retreat. Alright, heal you. Speed, blessing, protection, go. Go here. Okay, we can only hit these three at once. Stunned. Alright, we wanna finish that off. And then clear out this field. Although was this the ones that... Yeah, so you can walk over and you can charge that one. Nice stun. Hit him with the fire. There we go, then we can retreat. Alright, heal up. We go here. Let's hit one group heal. Alright, that's one cleared out. Do we have enough? I think we do. Let's come on over here. Whoops. How many can we hit? A bunch of them. Yeah, finish him off. Sure. It's always nice when you can... Oh. You're short on essence. Alright. Walk up, give it a smack. A lot of acid on him. Get those ones stunned. That's nice. Right, I'm just gonna finish that off. And finish that off. Alright. Cure you. And then heal you. We could be done with that. Alright, shaped breastplate. Pure steel shield. Okay. The problem is it's going to take us over our weight. We're going to need to bump up our strength by one, which we could wear this instead. Let's see, if we do that, then we could equip it. +1 to strength. But we really would prefer to have the magic. I think we'll have to see if we can get by without doing that for now. Alright, and we'll clear out the rest of these nasty little plants and do some more of our quests next time. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.